So what does it take to be a king in the manosphere? It shows men trampling over other people to reach the top, and their toxic masculinity is horrible.
On the week that the new Archbishop of Canterbury, Mullally, a woman, has been installed for the first time ever, we should ask the question, is there a problem with rampant feminist ideology in the church? And so I went to my local CofE church the first Sunday after this happened. And of course, there's a woman preaching. And she starts her preach with
Toxic masculinity
in the crosshairs. That's the primary leverage for the whole rest of the
manosphere.
sermon. That's the problem.
Toxic masculinity.
That's the bogeyman that she goes to. That's the low-hanging fruit bogeyman that she targets. I think we'll find there's a problem, endemic in the CofE, with toxic feminist ideology. It's Marxism. It's Marxism. It's not the gospel. It's not Christianity. It's the opposite of what it's very, very subtle and demonic. That's what's going on. You watch this.
What kind of a king do we want? The latest documentary from Louis Theroux has been creating headlines across the media. In Inside the Manosphere, Louis Theroux meets 3 young men who are influencers in the online world. These men are spreading a powerful message to their followers. Their mission is to change the way we as society see men. Their aggressively challenging behaviour is reshaping a culture, because among their young male followers, these men are regarded as king. So what does it take to be a king in the manosphere? Here are a couple of quotes. I'm not living for other people, I'm living for myself. I'm doing this for the money. I don't care about the morality of it. I'm raw. I'm not a puppet. I'm not going to be controlled. Of course, Louis Theroux has made this programme to shock us. And be warned, if you go home and watch it, it carries trigger warnings, particularly for women. It shows men trampling over other people to reach the top, and their toxic masculinity is horrible. But also, I thought as I watched it, these men are lost. And despite their search for immortality, they're men who will be forgotten in the very near future.
The thing that I find remarkable there is, just for a moment, it seems like she's going to have a bit of compassion on the people, the men that she's targeting. These men are lost. These men are lost. But then she kind of just does a quick turn and says, oh, but don't worry. Everyone will have forgotten about them soon. Like, oh, not like, oh, these men are lost and we should pray for them. These men are lost and they're going to hell and we can forget about them and everything will be okay. Because us nice feministic people over here, we're okay. What? That's her message. That was her message. And I'm sorry, but did you see that facial expression of relief? The idea that these horrible men clustering up her career and her mind space, they'll be in hell soon. Didn't pray for them, didn't encourage prayer for them, didn't encourage repentance. They were the bogeyman she hated, to be crushed. That's what happened.
They're men who will be forgotten in the very near future. Today is Palm Sunday.
You think having a woman Archbishop of Canterbury is not going to make any difference? It's not going to make any difference. You don't think it's going to bleed down any sort of feministic ideals, embolden any female Marxist ideology, teachers, preachers, women in ministry, to be even more forthright in their smashing the patriarchy subtly thing. Think again.
Their search for immortality, they're men who will be forgotten in the very near future. Today is Palm Sunday.